Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Inside Golf. I'm Harry Donahue. You know, Santa's coming to town soon, but we got Inside Golf for you right now. And today we're going to catch up with a couple of things that happened a few weeks ago. First, the PGA Reach Philadelphia Pro-Am Championship that was held at Philadelphia Cricket Club. It benefited the Reach Foundation supporting youth, military, and diversity initiatives. Remember back in the spring we did some segments on Make Golf Your Thing, featuring Manufacturers Pro Meg Donahue and Megan Tomlinson and Marissa Magnotta. Those two learned some of the highs and some of the lows of this wonderful game. All of that coming up next, right here on Inside Golf.
The 25th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit montcogolf.com. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By Gap, celebrating 125 years of amateur golf. By Jersey Man and Philly Man Magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. By the Haverford Trust Company. For life's must-haves, there's Haverford. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia PGA Section, the experts in the game and business of golf.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality, a chance to be part of a team, a career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. The Philadelphia Section PGA Reach Initiative has impacted many over the past few years, and recently the Philadelphia Section held a Pro-Am Championship to support the foundation.
Hey everyone, Jeff Surratt, Executive Director of the Philadelphia Section and PGA Reach Philadelphia. We are here at the beautiful Philadelphia Cricket Club for our third annual PGA Reach Pro-Am. It is our major fundraiser for the season to help our three pillars of youth, military, and diversity. We have 100 players out here today, along with a handful of golf professionals celebrating our way to improve lives through golf.
So PGA Reach Philadelphia, for those who don't know, our mission is to impact lives through the game of golf. We do that through our three core pillars, youth, military, and diversity, as Jeff had mentioned. And each of those pillars have programming underneath of it. So under our military program, we have PGA Hope, which stands for Helping Our Patriots Everywhere. It's a 4 to 5 week program that is completely free to all veterans to participate. And it's really great to see our veterans come out. We've reached over 400 in our section alone, and we will continue to grow that number as we go forward with the foundation.
Found out about PGA Hope when I was playing in a men's league over in Bensalem, which is one of the affiliations with PGA. And I was getting ready to tee off, and I looked over and I saw a sign that said veterans. So I walked over and checked it out, and they gave me the information and they invited me to join. My favorite part about the PGA, aside from the lessons that you get from the instructors, it's the camaraderie. You get to meet a lot of people, all the different services, and we all have stories. We've all been through similar situations, and just learning about the game and meeting new people and having the opportunity to keep playing golf.
I'm an Air Force veteran. I'm retired from the Air Force, and I also work for the VA, the Veterans Administration. I work in a clinic. It's a primary care clinic, and I interact with a lot of veterans on a daily basis. So one of the veterans that I was taking care of that on a particular day told me about this program, and I said, you know, I play golf. I'm not very good, but he said, you don't have to be good. So I said, okay, where do I sign up? And then that's how it began. My favorite part about the program is meeting new veterans from all branches of the service, just interacting with different veterans from, you know, from all different skill levels, from the beginner to the more advanced golfers. and also the golf itself, and just learning the game and the camaraderie, and just going out and having a good time. And I also have the poster on my wall in my room, and I tell them it's a great program. You got to come out. You're going to meet veterans. You're going to learn how to play golf. You play some really nice courses, and they give you a nice graduation at the end, and a nice banquet, and you just interact with different veterans, and it's a great time.
Under our youth pillar, we have PGA Junior League, which is kind of a format of Little League. We give out scholarships for people who are unable to afford to participate on that program.
I like Junior League because it's fun to play with other kids that is from different courses and have some fun experience with them.
I've learned that, like, it's complicated. Like, you have to have a good mindset and to have a good attitude when you play.
Communication, way better, because you can talk about each shot together and how you're going to play the shot, unlike you're playing against other kids. So it's like more fun.
I would like to meet new people like that would like to play golf also, and also get better at my game.
Under our diversity and inclusion pillar, we have our Philadelphia Junior Tour Diversity Scholarships. That is a scholarship that is given to people from a diverse background or who maybe are unable to afford to participate on our Philly Junior Tour. We give that out through age 18, and they get a mentor, they get equipment, and they get 7 tournaments each year.
I applied for the diversity scholarship to improve at my golf game and also meet new people.
The diversity scholarship is so important to me because I get to meet people from all different backgrounds, and we all get together to play a sport that we love. And I've been playing since we were very young, since I was very young actually. So golf is like another home to me, and I would love to share another home and make people comfortable.
What's it like to think PGA Junior Tour is like kind of fun because you meet new people who does different experience, who they pay for long, same as time as you or longer for you, or like you just started, and you see how their game improve, and you see how your game improve gets other people.
We have some of our program participants out on the course today, and they are a testament of how our mission works, that we are positively impacting lives through the game of golf.
And as we look to finish up this wonderful day here today, we can't really thank the folks here at Philadelphia Cricket Club, Director of Golf Jim Smith and his entire staff, and of course all the sponsors that helped us out today. This event wouldn't be anywhere near as impactful as it is without their help as we finish out the day today. So once again, big thanks to everyone that came out and played today. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, our board members, our section members, and we look forward to seeing everybody at Galloway National for next year's event.
We encourage people to support the foundation so that we are able to grow our efforts within the Philadelphia section, and you can do that by visiting pgareachphiladelphia.com.
All right, stay with us. Coming up next here on Inside Golf. You know, we've been following Meg and Marissa since way back in the spring when they teamed up with Manufacturers Pro Meg Donahue to learn about the great game of golf. And we'll check their progress. That's next on Inside Golf.
Say, nope, I'm not going to listen to that.
So, what do you want to do today?
Today, I want to run. I want to skate.
Thank you.
I want to see a show. I want to play. I want to eat, like a lot. I want to sleep in a hotel. Can we do all that?
We can do all that and more.
Hey, girls! Are you kidding me? Is that for me? How? Oh, can't wait to see what you got your mother.
The BMW Road Home Sales Event, on now. Hurry in to lease a 2023 BMW X5 xDrive 40i for $859 per month.
And welcome back to Inside Golf. Recently, Meg Donahue from Manufacturers took her 2 students, Megan and Marissa, out on the golf course. This was the big final examination. How did they do? Well, let's find out.
Donahue, and I'm here with Megan and Marissa, who we started back in the spring when we were all bundled up, and now we're finishing all bundled up in October. And this is it. We've covered all the basics of the golf swing and how to play golf. So now we're going to take it out onto the golf course. And I have a few recommendations for you and to all the beginners out there. Is one, don't be afraid to get out on the golf course. Honestly, just look, number one, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. I also hear a lot of beginners say, well, I'm not ready to play with somebody that's good. Don't let that stop you. Number one, you're going to learn from them. You're going to see that they make mistakes, just like you're going to. If you're struggling, pick up the ball, head right to the green. You know, going out to play golf doesn't mean I have to go out and play 18 holes of golf. It should be something like, you know what, I'm only going to play the par threes today.
Okay.
Or it could be, hey, I'm just going to drop the ball down at 50 yards and play from there. And that'll just make it a lot more enjoyable for you and for the people that you're playing with. We're going that way.
Okay.
And remember what I taught you about, like pick out something out there that you want to grab as your target. So on this hole, it's a dog leg to the right. Can you see the two willow trees?
Yep.
Okay. So right dead smack in the middle of those willow trees is basically your line of play that you want to aim for.
Take it away, Megan.
Nice. How'd you feel about that one?
Good, but I didn't follow through all the way.
Okay.
Felt like I made a really good connection with it, but I think if I'd have followed through.
Okay.
I know I have to work on that. So how do I know which club to use as I move through?
Yeah, excellent question. So at this stage of your game, you don't need all those clubs that you have in your bag, okay? We are in a fairway. We still have a ways to go. You could try your fairway wood.
Okay.
But you said that you really love your hybrids.
I do.
Okay. My recommendation to anybody would be go with the club that you have the most confidence with. And if it's that hybrid, then grab it. Let's do it. Marissa, I believe you are up, so you're further away, so you go first. Well done.
That felt great. You're up, Meg. Nice job.
What you just did there, you had a successful shot, right?
Great.
You hit the ball and then the ground. Okay, that's what we learned about ball contact, right? But when we do that, we just want to make sure that we fix the nice grass.
Okay.
So you grab the sand, you put it on there, step on it, and you just made the superintendent very happy.
You're welcome.
All right, Megan, so perfect example when I talked about pace of play up there. You're struggling a little bit. It's okay to pick up your ball and say, you know what, let's keep it moving.
Okay.
One thing with pace of play is that you always want to keep in mind the people in front of you, not necessarily the people behind you, okay? So like what I mean by that is look ahead and say, uh-oh, they're already off the next hole. We got to keep moving. So that would be a perfect example of, hey, all right, we got to keep moving. I'm just going to put my ball down and putt. So remember, there's two really important questions you're going to ask yourself. Am I going uphill or downhill? So you answer that one.
Got that one.
Is the ball going left or right? And if you can't tell, it's very helpful if we get down lower. What do you see now?
I feel like it's going to go left.
Well done, correct.
See, you got it. Definitely went left.
So it definitely went left, okay? So, and just another, just a reminder, most amateurs only see 50% of the break. Okay, so break is the curve.
Right.
Okay, so with that in mind, try to double it.
Okay.
Okay, so was that speed or break?
That was speed.
Yeah.
I got that much at least.
Good speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you would come up and mark your ball. And there is an exact example of why speed is so important. Okay.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better. Megan, your turn.
Woo!
Woohoo! Woo! Good putt.
Woo! Nice shot. I knew that was going to happen.
What did you say?
I knew that was going to happen.
Okay, so that's the kiss of death right there. This game is 99% between your ears.
Okay.
Okay? So really important to, if you're saying to yourself, I know I'm going to miss this, say, nope, I'm not going to listen to that. And take your focus back to, there's the hole. I got this. Nice.
There
well
it
done.
is.
Good
Woo.
job.
All right, I brought the hybrid, which I had luck with earlier.
Okay.
Same with the 8-iron, because I have to get loft and get over there.
Yes. So you have to get loft and get over. And back to that, this game is 99% between your ears.
Yep.
And I see a lot of people do that on this hole. They get up and they're like, I'm just going to hit driver because I want to get over that. Okay, that's not the answer, right? That's not going to help you. So we want loft to get up over that. If you connect with your hybrid, you're going to be hitting it into our sheep house over there.
Okay. All right.
So I would definitely recommend the 8-iron here.
Okay.
Okay. It'll give you a little bit extra distance. I actually think your 9-iron could get you there. I think the 8-iron will give you a little bit more. All right, nice job.
Oh my gosh. A little too much.
A little too much. Yep.
Okay.
So just remember the most important thing in chipping is being focused on where do I want that ball to land.
Yeah.
Right. And just on that, it's just ball then brush the ground. So you just only got ball, and that's why that ball went too far. Yeah.
Okay.
Putt. Nice try. Gonna knock that in.
Do you mind? Yeah, of course not.
Nice job. There you go. Woohoo! One of the things I do here with my beginner golfers is we have a program called Operation 36, where everybody that starts out starts from 25 yards away from the hole, and then they work their way backwards. So they go 25 to 50 to 100. So highly recommend that, and that's what I meant by in the beginning, like go out with your buddies, but maybe drop down close and build up your confidence, because you can see how frustrating that would be if you went back and forth across the green, right? Or even four-putted, or right? Be very frustrating. So it'll only build up your confidence if you get better at that part of it.
Some good advice from the pro for manufacturers on making golf your thing, and regardless whether you're a beginner or a veteran at this game, we want to thank Meg for her support. All right, stay with us. More to come. Up next, our teed off panel. It's another discussion on LIV versus the PGA Tour. That's next. Well, somebody gave them the advice to do it. Welcome back. Inside Golf Now continues with our teed off panel. We're in a holiday mood here at Lulu Country Club. And hey, why not check out what Lulu could do for you? Go to their website, lulucc.com. They have a Donald Ross course in Upper Dublin. They have a great clubhouse, great food. The membership, it's the best. And they got amenities, they got a couple simulators, the wraparound deck, you got it all. lulucc.com. Joining us today, Harry Mays. You've heard him, you've seen him, and you're seeing him again. He likes to talk golf. How about that podcast, huh? Swing It and Ding It with Moose. Well, here's Harry. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to be here, Aaron.
Speaking of the membership at Lulu, this guy is right at the top of the list when you start talking about great members. Jim Sullivan. Did you know Jim Sullivan is also a high school golf coach? Can I say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh? Second year now at
Just
10
finished
Charter.
our second year, yeah.
I heard you had a big win.
We had a big win. We had a good season this fall.
Yeah.
Great season.
We should do a whole show on that sometime. Joe Logan. He's the veteran of the panel from myphillygolf.com. We're back talking about the PGA Tour and LIV, Joe. And you know, you can see it's a festive mood here with the tree and everything in the background for the holidays. Was that a Christmas card that Tiger sent to Greg Norman saying, Greg, you got to go from LIV before we can do anything towards getting together?
It wasn't a bit of a card with an extended
little coal in it?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. They're not the best of friends. Of course, I don't know, these days, Greg is not the best friend of a lot of people.
He's the best friend of a few guys, though. The guys did some major checks over the course of the LIV Tour. But, you know, is that the way to handle this thing? You know, these and Rory said the same thing, basically. And they're the two faces now of the PGA Tour. As Greg said, they got their own agendas, so I'm not even paying attention to them.
They do. And when they both said that, I wondered, is this just them saying this, or are they getting someone advising them to say this? Because some comment like that would just clank against the side of Greg Norman's ship. I don't think he cares what they says. It's what they say. And I think the only person that really matters is the guy writing the checks in Saudi Arabia. When he's tired of this whole thing, then and only then will it cease to exist, or will Greg Norman no longer be in charge. Until such time?
Sully, I have my own ideas on what will make 2023 be perhaps a make it or break it year for LIV, and I may be premature. I'm curious for you to give us the answer on, you know, negotiations. I don't know if it can happen. What will be a make it or break it for LIV going forward in 2023?
You know, I think LIV is going to spend a few years spending a ton of money. You know, so a network contract of some sort would be helpful to them. I think their whole format is flawed for people that are golf fans, right? It doesn't much matter to me if they wrote Dustin Johnson a check for $100 million. I'd like to see Dustin Johnson and Cam Smith playing with the other top 50 players in the world, and they clearly are, whatever happens with the world rankings. I don't think LIV can get to that point where they deserve enough world rankings to keep their guys in. You know, if you're going to play a 54-hole no-cut event with 48 players, pay all 48 of them $50 million, and it doesn't mean that they're playing a competition the way the rest of the world thinks of competing. So if they could find a way to get themselves world ranking points, and they're flexible enough to make the changes that they'll need to do it, then they're a real player. For the time being, they're a sideshow to me.
Sideshow. Okay, you sound like you're with Tiger and Rory. No, I'm only kidding.
Well,
I know you're
not to hold up Harry, but I think Tiger and Rory made a mistake. All along here, this whole year, I felt like the PGA Tour did the right thing. I think they have to play full court defense as hard as they can. And why would you have I think the Monahan has to be the voice of the organization. Why would you have these two guys, obviously very influential, out saying that?
Well, somebody gave them the advice to do it, and they followed through with it. Harry.
Yeah, I was thinking it might have been Jay himself.
Right. Yeah, because nobody's going to listen to Jay.
Right, nobody's going to listen to me, but people listen when Tiger speaks, and when Rory speaks, he's become the de facto face of the tour now. You know, sort of been passing the torch from Tiger down to Rory, and I think it came right from Jay. But I agree with you about LIV. They've got to go to 72 holes to be considered something real.
You know, I'm old enough to know back in the 60s, the Tour and the PGA of America went through a pretty ugly battle, okay? And Jack Nicklaus was at the forefront of that with the PGA Tour. And every sport, major sport, maybe except baseball, has gone through a struggle with another league, you know, or whatever. I mean, even hockey.
But not with bottomless amounts of money.
Not with bottomless amounts of money. Is that
I think that's the difference.
Okay. But look what they're spending at LIV, and the Tour is spending it with this PIP program, which was nothing more than an incentive for guys to come out. Oh, by the way, will you say something bad about LIV because I want to give you another $15 million, Tiger, right? I mean, come on. That's their defense right now to try to keep this thing together. We got 30 seconds. Is that true or not?
I don't think they're going to come to any kind of agreement until one side is in a weakened position and therefore in a mood to negotiate in ways not doing now.
And what will strengthen LIV, and you touched on it, is a TV contract. I think it's going to happen. I really do. They may play around with the format, but I think TV is the most important thing. Sorry we had to cut you short. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays, folks. Stay with us. More to come here on Inside Golf. Designed by Donald Ross, Lulu Country Club is one of the premier private golf courses in Montgomery County. This classic 18-hole course boasts a new state-of-the-art clubhouse with many amenities for members to enjoy. Members are invited to play in events, tournaments, and enjoy guest privileges. For more information, contact membership@lulucc.com. The oldest state or regional golf association in the country hits a milestone this year. GAP celebrates its 125th birthday. Celebrating amateur golf since 1897, GAP has evolved to include 300-plus member clubs, more than 90,000 individual members. It offers events for males and females of all ages and ability levels. GAP continues to uphold its mission to preserve, protect, and promote the game of golf. Happy birthday, GAP. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf as we get closer to wrapping up the year 2022 from a golf perspective in the Philadelphia area. You know, one of the great things we did this year was covering the Match for Charity at Lanark. We made 2 shows out of it, front 9 and back 9, 2 AMs against 2 professionals, all of them with links to Lanark. And of course, they put on quite a show, not just for the members of Lanark, but for our viewers of Inside Golf. So we're going to present it again. It's going to start Christmas Day and the entire week for the front 9, and then on New Year's Day and right through that week, we wrap it up. Happy holidays, everybody. And remember, enjoy golf, enjoy your holidays. Don't pick up. There's a lot of golf left for 2023. I'm Harry Donahue. See you next week here on Inside Golf. The 25th season of Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Visit montcogolf.com. By the First Tee Greater Philadelphia. The First Tee not only helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit firstteephiladelphia.org. By the Philadelphia Association of Golf Course Superintendents, a community of professionals enhancing the game of golf since 1925. Make sure you thank your golf course superintendent today. By GAP, celebrating 125 years of amateur golf. By Jersey Man and Philly Man Magazine, a digital publication and private business network. Read the current issue free at jerseymanmagazine.com. By the Haverford Trust Company. For life's must-haves, there's Haverford. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998. The Philadelphia PGA Section, the experts in the game and business of golf.